Hey folks, it's Mr. DC coming at you with another transformation video. So today we're going to try flipping a shape over the x-axis and y-axis. But just remember that flipping is reflecting. We're going to use somewhat of a mirror to help us out today. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip over the x-axis, and we have a lovely light blue to do this. So general rule for if you're flipping over an axis, or any line of reflection, if you want to call it that. We look at how far the points are from that line. So let's look at point D, and we see that it is 2 units from the line. That means that it'll also be 2 units on the other side. So D prime is going to be there. All right, the same goes for, let's erase these properly, or just do the whole thing and just do it again. So here we are. Let's do the same thing with A. So we can see that A is 5 units away from it. So that means A is going to be 5 units on the other side. So it's going to go right there. So we'll call that A prime. And then we can do the same thing for C and B. So C is 4 units away. So 4 units on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And B is going to be 7 units away. So let's put that right there. There you go, C and B. And since we have all four points, let's connect it up. So 1, and boom, there it is. So that's how you do a quick reflection over the x-axis. So if we look at where our points are now, okay, so A prime is now at -8 and -5. B prime is at -4 and -7. C prime is going to be -3 and -4. And D prime is going to be at -5 and -2. So if I look at the original points I used and the image points over the x-axis, I can make a little rule here. Since I flipped over the x-axis, all the y-coordinates have changed signs. So for A, it's not 5, it's -5. That's where it lands. For B, it's going to be 7 and -7, and so on for the others. So you could say that if I flip over the x-axis, okay, you change the sign, on the y-coordinate. All right, and hopefully that helps. Now for the second half, we're going to flip over the y-axis this time. We're going to use that green. So let's grab my green color here. There we are. And same rule applies. Depending on how many units away we are, we can figure out where the image is going to land. So first off, I'm going to look at point C, and we can see it's 3 units away from the line of reflection. So we'll go 3 units on the other side, right? So 1, 2, 3. It's going to go right here. D is going to be 5 units away. So it'll be 5 units on the other side. So right about here. And then we'll do the same thing for B and A. Well, B is 1, 2, 3, 4 units away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And A is going to be 8 units away, it looks like. So let's go 8 on the other side here. We'll quickly put it back together. It helps if I label my points B prime and A prime. So let's see. Now, this is my second image on the plane. So it's up to you if you want to use a different color or if you want to say B double prime, A double prime, D double prime, and C double prime. So let's do that, just so you can get comfortable with it. So when I want to look at what the new points are for green here, A double prime is now at 8 and 5. B is now at, what's that say there? 4, 7. 4, 7. C is going to be 3 and 4. And D is going to be 5 and 2. So now, again, if I'm looking at a general rule here, I can say that if I flip over the y-axis, I'm going to flip the sign on the x-coordinate. Okay, so let's write that down. If I flip over the y-axis, I'm going to change the sign on the x-coordinate. So when you're reflecting an image, keep in mind that if you're flipping over the x-axis, you change the y-coordinate. If you're flipping over the y-axis, you change the x-coordinate. Hope it helps, friends. Rock on.